Clive, grill master for Weber here at the Weber Grill Academy, and today we are grilling up pork, Ontario pork, and in front of me I have a beautiful pork loin roast. What I want to do here is just talk about it a little bit. What we have here is, it's again, pork loin roast. It's very lean. You'll see there's not a lot of fat going on here, except there is this nice little fat cap on top. What we're going to do today is take this lean piece of meat, we're going to take a lot of flavor, get it inside, tie it up, and then whole roast it. It's going to be delicious. Let's get started. First things first, I want to get flavor into this actual exterior. By doing this, I'm going to use a boning knife. It's very sharp. And I'm just going to start scoring the outside of our pork roast. Not going very deep at all, but just getting through that fat cap. From here, switch it over, and we're going to do the same, score it all the way across. Now we've got little crevasses for the seasoning to fall into, making this extra, well, flavorful later on. What we want to do now is open it up a bit like a book. I'm going to take this large knife. We're just going to make an incision along the side of the loin. Yeah. And then from here, we can take our hand and just sort of feel around, moving the blade, but not cutting all the way through. We just want to, like I say, open it up a bit like a book. Yes. And then from here, look at that. From here, we can actually take some more slashes. These slashes are going to prove little pockets for flavor to fall into. Now, let's talk about the flavor over here. We've got a bowl, we've got a little Dijon mustard, okay? That's gonna bring a nice little sour flavor to our pork roast. We're gonna sweeten the deal though, using a little bit of honey. So now we have a honey mustard. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic to this mixture. This is pureed garlic, just sitting in a little bit of oil. Garlic. Then, herbs, check this out. We've got all this, parsley, and we're gonna get our parsley into the bowl, like so. Here we have a little bit of rosemary, just a pinch. Over here, I've got some fresh thyme. It's going to go in. We're going to hit it with pepper. We're going to hit it with salt. Give it another little pinch of salt. And how about this? A little bit of pepper on the actual open face of the book. A little bit of salt. We're going to hit it with a little bit of lemon. So here, we take the lemon and just tap in some of the peel. And then from here, we take our mixture and we're going to smear it all inside our pork roast. Again, it smells fresh, it's vibrant. Then, with this, we are going to roll it up. From here, we've got our scored side over here, we're going to roll from this side. Bring it in, roll it tight. Then, from here, I'm going to go under this knot once and then twice, like a surgeon's knot. Pull it tight. Then, from here we can tidy up our roast by simply reaching for those long strings, snipping them, trimming them. And then last but not least, we want to get some oil on the surface of our roast. One hand clean, other hand perfect for grabbing some salt. Roll it. Get it all over every side of the roast. And now, this roast is ready to go to the grill. Let's go. So we're at the grill. The temperature is around 375 Fahrenheit. This is the temperature we want to be roasting our pork at. Anything higher, and we might find that it cooks a little too quickly, it might be a little too dry. And so here, this 375, we're also setting it up indirect fashion. What does that mean? I'm going to be going by a method called medium, off, medium. On this 4-burner grill, it's like the Moom method, but at home with a 3-burner it would be a Mom method. The grill is hot. We're going to be placing the roast in the indirect zone with those burners turned off beneath it. When we close this lid, we are now mimicking that of an oven. Swirling convection heat going all around our roast. And it will take the better part of 50 to 55 minutes. But how will we know when this roast is done? When we take a meat thermometer and get inside there and get an internal temperature reading. And what are we looking for? 155 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll bring it off, tent it, and let it come up to that finished doneness of 160 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, our roast should be done, but how do we know it's actually suitable to eat? We've got our instant read thermometer, and we're going to be plunging it into a couple different areas on the roast to get a reading. And I'm looking for around 155 degrees Fahrenheit, so that when I bring it off the grill, it'll continue to cook by rest, and it'll go to 160 Fahrenheit. It will be juicy. And here we have it. We have 155 degrees. So we're going to grab our tongs, that beautiful juicy roast onto the plate, and we're gonna go back to the cutting board and let it rest. So here's our pork loin roast. We stuffed it, we tied it, we roasted it, and now we're gonna rest it, all right? And why do we rest? Because all the hyper juices that are moving around inside the meat need to go back to where they originally came from, their original homes. And by doing that, we simply take a little bit of foil, we crimp one side of our plate, we crimp the other side of our plate, while letting the hot air not collect under the tinfoil, but escape. And now it's properly resting. It's gonna come up to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we're gonna remove the string, slice into it, and serve it immediately.